everybody! So today is a little bit of a different kind of video. I am currently on vacation. My family and I are doing a cross the province trip in Nova Scotia and looking at all of these beautiful lakes and oceanside lookouts along the way, which is really exciting, having the time of my life. And because I never power down, I have been crocheting along the way, obviously. My husband has offered to drive the whole trip, so I get to be passenger princess and I get to crochet and design and do all the fun things that I like to do. So I would like to show you how I travel with my crochet stuff today. I'm going to kind of open up my whole kit. You can see what I do and you know, what works for me, and maybe you'll get a couple of ideas for your next trip as well. All right, so this is what I'm dealing with. I'm actually just sitting right now on a dock, which is kind of cool. There's a better look of the little lake that we've just happened to stop at here for snack. So I'm using a giant sewing travel case and it works really well. It's got kind of pockets everywhere. Not really sure what I have in most of these pockets. Oh, some finished projects, some hand cream. So a bunch of fidget squares. We're making these the whole trip. So if we open this up here, we'll just kind of take everything out. So there's another work in progress. Actually, I stopped in Lunenburg in Nova Scotia. I stopped at a little shop and discovered this brand for the first time. Sheep G's Callista cotton yarn, and it's really comparable to, you guys have probably seen me use it before, this one by Hobby, either Friends or Rainbow Cotton 88, and it's basically the exact same thing. So I'm super happy about it. I picked some up and kind of happy to see that I can find some of that kind of yarn in just North America in general, because Hobby ships international. So I'm gonna set this over here for now. A couple of projects that I've been working on. A little bub. Pretend like you didn't see this guy, but he's going to be my next little beaded fidget, a little triceratops. Okay, so I pack all my beads in here, so I just bring them in Ziploc bags. This is my eye bag, so I've got all my safety eyes and anything that I normally use for embroidering. So we've got all the different sizes of safety eyes, and then if I'm embroidering noses or mouths or whatever, I have some yarn in there that I keep for that. So this is like my face bag. Set that aside. In here is how I pack all of my crochet hooks. So this is basically just like a pencil case. I just picked it off of Amazon. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. There we go. So this is everything really that I use. So all of the hooks that I use regularly are up on the top here. So for all of the cotton and amigurumi type work, I've got my 3.75 and 3.5 millimeter hooks. And then for the plushies, I've got my 8 millimeter and 7 millimeter. And then just underneath, I've got all of the other, all of the other sizes that I could possibly ever need. Super overkill. I really only use mostly these four. All my stitch markers just come in like a little plastic case. I'm almost positive I got this off Amazon too, and it came in a pack of, I don't know, like 100 or 200, and I've just kept the box because it's really convenient. And then same kind of thing for this. So this was a kit as well, I think maybe for needles. And it perfectly holds my scissors and the few like little needles that I use, and then just a stitch marker to go. And that sits just like that. I don't really know what's in here. Oh, extra needles and oh, can't see it. Extra needles, some buttons. I don't even use that, to be honest with you. And then my pencil case. Not sure if I can zip that up with one hand. There we go. It also has like a second compartment on the back end of it, although honestly, I never use what's in here, so I could probably empty it out at some point. I think I've got knitting needles. In my head, I'm like, oh, I'm totally gonna make a change purse one day. That's never happened. And some extra stuff here, but it's super handy. The pencil case idea is obviously not mine. I think I've seen somebody else do it before too, but it's a super convenient way to travel with your hooks. I'm just gonna set that aside. I can't seem to close it with one hand. Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. So a bag of fluff. Again, everything kind of tends to travel in Ziploc bags. It's really convenient. And then I've got a ton of yarn in here. So just a bunch of different colors that I like to travel with. I love this acrylic yarn for making amigurumis. Got a couple different colors here. Got some Bernat for making bubs. Some more beads. Got every possible color combination of beads you could ask for. And then in the side here, there's some like side pockets where I keep all of my cotton as well. This is my design book for designing on the go. And some more beads on the bottom. How satisfying. Oh, and a little project I've forgotten about on the way. That's actually going to be a stingray at some point if I ever make my way back to it. And that's it. So anytime I'm traveling for longer than about an hour, I'll pack up my bag and go like that so I can kind of be a passenger princess, make something along the way. If you guys have never come across those sewing travel bags before, I definitely recommend it. I'm almost positive I got mine off of Amazon, but I think there's a whole bunch of different kinds of designs and shapes and sizes and everything, which, you know, fit your own unique needs. So definitely recommend something like that. And yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I'm having a wonderful week. This is gorgeous scenery. I'm on my way to Halifax today with my kiddos, and we're gonna do lots of fun things there, and maybe we'll find some cool things on the beach. Who knows? But either way, it's a beautiful sunny day here. I hope you guys are also having a beautiful sunny day, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.